नमस्ते एभ्रिबडी। आज यस भिडियोमा कक्षा 12 को विद्यार्थीले कम्पल्सरी इङ्ग्लिसमा अध्ययन गर्नुपर्ने अ भेरी ओल्ड म्यान विथ एनामस विङ्स भन्ने सर्ट स्टोरीको टेक्स्ट बुक क्वेसन्सको आन्सर लिएर उपस्थित भएको छु। यो एउटा म्याजिकल रियलिस्ट स्टोरी हो जसमा नेचुरल एन्ड सुपर नेचुरल बिइङलाई ब्लेन्ड गरेर स्ट्रेन्ज एन्ड अनयुजुअल क्यारेक्टरहरू दुईवटा अनयुजुअल एन्ड स्ट्रेन्ज क्यारेक्टर इमेजिन गरिएको छ, क्रिएट गरिएको छ। क्वेसन नम्बर ए, हाउ डज द नरेटर डिस्क्राइब द वेदर एन्ड इट्स इफेक्ट्स इन द एक्सपोजिसन अफ द स्टोरी। स्टोरीको बिगिनिङमा एक्सपोजिसनमा नरेटरले कसरी वेदर मौसम कस्तो मौसम देखाएको छ र त्यो मौसमको असर कस्तो हुन्छ, इफेक्ट द बिगिनिङ अफ द स्टोरीमा पर्छ हुन्छ भन्ने चाहिँ क्वेसनले को सार हो। द एक्सपोजिसन अफ द स्टोरी रेफर्स टु द बिगिनिङ अफ द स्टोरी द्याट रिभिल्स ब्याकग्राउन्ड इन्फर्मेसन। एक्सपोजिसन भनेकै स्टोरीको बिगिनिङ हो जसले एउटा ब्याकग्राउन्ड इन्फर्मेसन, त्यो कथाको पृष्ठभूमिको जानकारी दिन्छ। इट वाज अन द थर्ड डे अफ रेन, सो पेलायज कोर्टयार्ड इज drenched due to rain. There are many crabs disturbing Pelayo's family. They killed many of them and Pelayo threw them into the sea. The newborn baby is suffering from fever. यो चाहिँ पेलायो र एलिसेन्डाको बेबी हुन्छ। They think that the child has temperature all night due to the stains caused by the crabs. क्वेसन नम्बर बी, यो एमा चाहिँ यो क्राब्स घरमा आएको कारणले त्यसको दुर्गन्ध फैलिएको हुन्छ, त्यो दुर्गन्धको कारणले बच्चा बिरामी भएको हुन्छ भन्ने उनीहरूले बुझेको हुन्छ। क्वेसन नम्बर बी, डिस्क्राइब द स्ट्रेन्ज ओल्ड म्यान एज पेलायो एन्ड हिज वाइफ फर्स्ट इन्काउन्टर विदिन देयर कोर्टयार्ड। पेलायो र उनको श्रीमती एलिसेन्डाले ओल्ड म्यानलाई उनीहरू कोर्टयार्डमा भेट्दा कस्तो थियो त्यसको वर्णन गर्नुहोस् भन्ने चाहिँ। The man was very old and lying down his face in the mud in Pelayo's rear courtyard. He was moving and groaning. He was trying to get up but could not get up due to his enormous wings. He seemed almost self-conscious. He was dressed like a rag picker. He was bald-headed and very few teeth in his mouth. His wings were huge, dirty and half-flopped, entangled in the mud. He speaks an incomprehensible dialect with strong sailor's voice. Question number C. Why did Pelayo and Elisenda imprison the old man in the chicken coop? Pelayo र एलिसेन्डाले ओल्ड म्यानलाई कसरी चिकन कुपमा बन्दी बनाउँछ, थुनिदिन्छ। Pelayo and Elisenda imprisoned कसरी भन्दा नि किन भन्छ। Pelayo and Elisenda imprisoned the old man in the chicken coop because the wise neighbor man told them that the old man was an angel who was a fugitive survivor of spiritual conspiracy and might have come there to take their sick child. She appointed them to love him to death. Question number D. Why was Father Gonzaga not sure about the old man being a celestial messenger? फादर गन्जागाले चाहिँ यो एउटा सेलेस्टियल मेसेन्जर भन्नाले एन्जल किन होइन, एन्जल होइन यो ओल्ड म्यान भनेर किन भन्छन्, के को आधारमा भन्छन्। Father Gonzaga was not sure about the old man being a celestial messenger because he was savvy. Savvy means dirty here. Having half-locked wings with parasites and did not understand Latin. For him, Latin is the language of God. If he was a celestial messenger, he would understand God's language. Father Gonzaga decided to ask his bishop for guidance. Many people gathered at Pelayo's house to see the strange old man. Strange old man हेर्नलाई पेलायोको घरमा धेरै मान्छेहरू जम्मा भए। Why do you think the crowd assembled to see? र यसरी किन यति धेरै मान्छेहरू उनलाई हेर्न जम्मा भएका हुन्? Many people gathered at Pelaya's house to see the strange old man. I think the crowd assembled to see him with curiosity, surprise, and hope, hoping for a miracle. They heard the rumor that an angel had been made captive in Pelaya's house. The pilgrims were the sick and the curious. The sick came to seek advice and healing from him, and the other curious gathered to see unique creature. Question number F. Some miracles happened while the crowd gathered to see the strange man. What are these miracles? Some miracles, samatkarहरू, happened while the crowd gathers to see the strange man. They are as follows. A blind man grows 3 teeth. A paralytic nearly wins the lottery. The source of a leopard sprouts sunflowers. The child makes full recovery after the strange man is locked up in the kitchen. Question number G. State the irritating things that people did with the strange old man. The people did several irritating things with the strange old man. They plucked his feathers up and threw a stone at him to make him stand up. They seared him with a branding iron to see whether he was still alive. They had fun with him without the slightest reverence. Question number H. How and why was the woman changed into a spider? She was transformed into a giant tarantula with the head of a woman as a result of disobeying her parents. According to her, she sneaked out of her parents' house to go to dance. While he was returning through the woods, a fearful thunderclap rained the sky. In, tall, and through the crack came the lightning brimstone that changed her into a spider. Describe how Elisenda saw the strange man flying over the houses. र अन्तिममा यो ओल्ड म्यान कसरी घरहरूको टपबाट घरहरूभन्दा माथिबाट उडेर जान्छ, एलिसेन्डाले देख्दाखेरि कसरी उडेर जान्छ त्यसको वर्णन गर्नुहोस् भन्ने चाहिँ. One morning, while Elisenda was cutting onion in the kitchen, she saw the old man stretching his wings, taking off into the air, and disappeared over the horizon. At his first clumsy attempt, it was unlikely that he would succeed. Eventually, he managed to fly. Reference to the context. यस्ता प्रकारको क्वेशनहरु चाहिँ लङ क्वेशनमा सुनिन्छ. The arrival of a strange man at Pelaya's courtyard arouses many suspicions and explanations. Explain how the neighbor woman, Father Ganjaga, and the doctor speak of the strange man. Why do you think these 3 people give 3 different kinds of interpretation? Old man को बारेमा Father Ganjaga, doctor र neighbor woman ले फरक धारणा प्रस्तुत गर्छ अथवा फरक निष्कर्ष दिन्छ किन यस्तो भएको होला भन्ने चाहिँ. The arrival of a strange man at Pelaya's courtyard arouses many suspicions and explanations. The neighbor woman mistakenly thinks that he is an angel and must have been coming for the sick child of Pelaya and Elisenda. But the rain has knocked him down. She advises Pelaya and Elisenda to club him to death because she thinks that an angel is the fugitive survivor of a spiritual conspiracy. Father Gonzaga took a close look to pitiful old man who was lying in the corner of the chicken coop drying its open wings in the sunlight. He had his first suspicions because the old man did not understand Latin language. For him, Latin is the language of God, and even angel must understand it as he is a messenger of God. He promised to write a letter to his bishop to get the final verdict from the highest courts. The doctor is baffled by the strange man. He takes a curious listen to the man's heart and finds him finds so much whistling there and bizarre sounds in his kidneys. It seems impossible for him to be alive. The strange man's wings are so natural to the doctor that he cannot understand why people do not normally grow them. These three people give three different kinds of interpretation because they are from different fields. The wise woman has a reputation of knowing everything about life and death. Her opinion about the strange man is based on her shrewd guesswork. The medical doctor gives interpretation as per his knowledge and experience of medical sector. Similarly, Father Gonzaga is a local priest and gives his own interpretation based on his religious faith. The story begins to the genre of magical realism. यो कथा magical realism भित्रको कथा हो. A genre perfected by Gabriel Garcia Marquez in his novels and short stories. Magical realism is a narrative technique in which the storyteller narrates commonplace things. यो narrative technique more magical realism मा चाहिँ यसरी commonplace थिङ्सहरू magical color दिएर प्रस्तुत गरिन्छ. And the events look both magical and real at the same time. Collect 5 magic realist happenings from the story and argue why they seem magical to you. The story begins to the genre of magical realism. Magical realism is a Latin American narrative technique in which fantastic elements appear as a natural part of the story's environment. As its name suggests, it blends the real world with fantasy. In this story, there are several magic realist happenings. 5 of them are as follows. The sick child gets recovered and suffered from the chicken pox together with old man. The child is the son of Pela and Elisenda. He is suffering from fever in the beginning of the story, but he makes full recovery after a strange old man is made captive in the chicken coop. Later on, the child and the angel come down with chicken pox at the same time. यो एन्जल र बच्चा दुवैलाई एकैपटक चिकन पक्स आउँछ. Both of these events seem magical for the gullible people, for they are unexpected. The blind man who does not recover his sight but grew new teeth. यो अर्को miracle हो. The old man may be hoping for a miracle, that is, recovering his sight, but he grows 3 new teeth. This seems magical simply because a person grows teeth in his or babyhood and childhood. No man grows teeth in his adulthood. It is unusual and unexpected. A paralytic who did not get to walk but almost won the lottery. A paralytic is a person who is suffering from paralysis. He or she is unable to move or walk. A paralytic almost won the lottery simply means a person suffering from paralysis nearly get recovered. Such an event is unexpected and therefore seems magical. The leper wore sores whose sores sprouted sunflower. A leper is a person who is suffering from leprosy. Sore means a painful wound or an infection on the body that is red in color. Similarly, sprouted flowers, sunflower simply means a sunflower plant produces flowers or buds. An infection turning into sunflowers is really magical, as it is not a natural process but a unique happening. A lady transforming into a tarantula and a man with enormous wings. A tarantula is a large spider covered with her hair that lives in the hot countries. A lady who disobeys her parents transforming to a tarantula with a woman head itself is magical. So is the case of the old man. It is evident that human does not grow wings. The author introduces the episode of a woman who becomes a spider for having disobeyed her parents. Authorले वुमेनको कुरा हुँदै स्पाइडर वुमेन यहाँ इन्ट्रोड्युस गर्छ. The episode at once shifts people's concentration from the strange old man to the spider woman. र मान्छेहरू स्ट्रेन्ज ओल्ड म्यानलाई हेर्न छोडेर स्पाइडर वुमेनतिर लाग्छन्. What do you think is the purpose of the author to bring shift in this story? र स्टोरीमा यसरी यो राइटरले किन यसरी शिफ्ट ल्याएको होला, कथामा ट्विस्ट ल्याएको होला? I think the purpose of the author to bring this shift in the story to show people's attitude. Humans are more emotional than rational. It is human tendency to be moved by the humor. The Spider Woman recounted her tragic story that was punished for sneaking out of her parents at her young age to go to dance. Another striking purpose is to show the fact that humans are primarily dynamic. Their interest and curiosity keep changing. Firstly, they are surprised and shocked by the presence of the old man, but they take it simple after being together for some days with him. To give the sense of newness and miracles, the author brings a shift in the story. The story is basically written to entertain children and to teach them moral. Bringing shift in the story by creating the episode of the Spider Woman, the author intends to arouse interest and surprise on the part of the targeted readers. He also wants to teach the readers lesson to obey their parents by giving example of very strange and painful punishment that the Spider Woman is experiencing. Question number D. The story deals with the common people's gullibility. Common people who gullibility सँग सम्बन्धित छ यो कथा. How do Pelayo and his wife take advantage of common people's whim? Pelayo र एलिसेन्डाको श्रीमतीले यसको फाइदा कसरी लिन्छ? The story deals with the common people's gullibility. The word gullibility means the quality of being too willing to believe or accept what other people tell and therefore being easily tricked. It deals with gullibility in the sense that everyone except Father Ganjaga believes the wise woman who says that the very old man with enormous wings is an angel. She also claims that he must have been coming for the child, but the poor fellow is so that rain knocked him down. Pelayo and his wife Elisenda take advantage of common people's whim by charging them admission fees to see the old man. It is Elisenda's idea to charge 5 cents to the ones who want to see the angel. This idea enters her mind when there gathers a big crowd in the courtyard and around the house. They see visitors from different parts and with various whims. Some of the pilgrims are the sick who are coming with hope of miracles that is making recovered, and some are curious who are coming just to see the strange man. In fact, the rumor of the strange man brings all types of people from different parts of the world. Pelayo and Elisenda earn a lot of money by charging admission fees. Pelayo quits his job and builds a new house with the amount collected. They uplift their economic status by making a trick of charging